All right, y'all. Buckle up for this one. Trump is furious about a distorted portrait that just went up in a blue state capitol, and he's not holding back. Meanwhile, George Clooney, yes, Hollywood's own, just turned on Biden, and Trump's got some savage advice for Kamala Harris. You need to see this clip in full, guys. It's wild, it's revealing, and it says everything about where this country is headed. Watch closely.
Just to dovetail off the Schumer deal, George Clooney clarified last night where he was coming from on the Joe Biden dropout deal.
Looking back on that, happy you did it?
Yeah. I'll make it kind of easy. I was raised to tell the truth. I had seen the president up close for this fundraiser, and I was surprised. And so I feel as if there was a lot of profiles in cowardice in my party through all of that. And I was not proud of that. And I also believed I had to tell the truth.
Yeah, and the polls were in the tank as well. Rich, let's go.
That was his worst performance since Batman and Robin, and that might have just redeemed himself with the bat nipples. Look, bottom line is that the Obamas wanted him out, and that's the truth. He was just the messenger. The Obamas shipped him out, right?
Yes, but to be clear, he was raised to tell the truth once all the checks cleared from the fundraiser. Because if you remember, they did a massive fundraiser, and that was the one where Obama seemingly grabbed him by the wrist, helped him off stage, and everyone said it was a cheap fake. That op-ed didn't come till 2 weeks later, till the ink had dried on the checks, the money had cleared, and he was like, I cannot tell a lie.
Right. They were willing to take people's money, and then after the debate, they walked it back. I also want to get to this. This is getting some attention online and from the president. The Colorado State Capitol has a new portrait of President Trump that they put up. President Trump doesn't like it, thinks it's unflattering. He wrote this, that nobody likes a bad picture or painting of themselves. But the one in Colorado in the state capitol, put up by the governor, along with all other presidents, was purposefully distorted to a level that even I, perhaps, have never even seen before. I would much prefer not having a picture than having this one. But many people from Colorado have called and written to complain. It's tough, like when the portraits are done and it's in the eye of the artist, and maybe this artist was not being so kind.
Well, it's very, very obvious that he's bloated in that picture, and that's not the way he looks in real life. But certainly, if he lays off the McDonald's, it's going to help him, and that's what Bobby Kennedy's all about, right? Look, Trump walked into Philly the other night for the wrestling thing at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Place went wild. They loved him. They loved him. They were rooting him on, cheering him on. It was great. He had all these Republican senators. Senator Dave McCormick was with him, a bunch of Republican congressmen. He's very, very well liked. That's a dumb picture, but hey, is it as bad as anything Hunter Biden did? No. They didn't blow art through a straw. Right?
All right, return serve.
Well, listen, I'm not going to call Trump out for looking bloated in anything when you look like this on TV. Are you kidding me? If I wasn't on this show right now, I'd be a before model in an Ozempic ad.
I'd like to see your portrait. Stand by for that. Last topic here. Clay Travis on board Air Force One. Where
was my invite?
You get frequent flyer miles for that. The president's giving some advice to Kamala Harris. Here's his advice on whether she should run for governor, California.
Let her run, but she's as far as, I don't want to be giving people advice politically, but one thing she's got to do, she's got to start doing interviews. I mean, you can't get away with both of them. But during the COVID thing, he did no interviews, and he got away with it because of COVID.
Sounds to me like he's trying to smoke somebody out.
Look, here's the bottom line. She can do all the interviews, but if she has no message, what's the point of doing an interview? What is their message right now? The Democrat Party reminds me of a child's birthday when all the kids are running around, you're waiting for the adult to come in and organize some activity. Yeah. What is their message? You can do 1 million interviews. If you have nothing to say, what's the point of doing the interview? Plus, you can't do an interview. And whenever she's coached, she sounds robotic, and it just comes across so phony. This is a disaster for them.
I have a feeling she's not going to do it.
I don't think she's going to do it either. First of all, Democrats aren't terribly popular in California, but you know who was really unpopular in California? Her. Okay, she ran for president. She was at 1% when she was running for president in 2021. She was polling behind my milk. Okay, I go 2%. Kamala was at 1%. Trump is setting her up. Zioli's right. He wants her to do more interviews, but not because he thinks it's going to help her. Correct. Encouraging her to do more interviews is like encouraging Biden to take more bike rides. We've seen how it ends.
Polling behind my milk. I love it.
There it is.
All right. Thanks, guys. Great to see you both.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Here you are.
Okay, first off, guys, smash that like button if you're sick and tired of the left-wing media running cover for these disgraceful moves. Let's get this video in front of more patriots who are wide awake. All right, Trump's reaction to the Colorado portrait shows exactly why he connects with real Americans. Because he's not afraid to call out the disrespect. And this isn't just about a picture. It's about how they want to distort the truth and rewrite history. Now, let's be real, guys. That portrait was deliberately made to humiliate him. Why? Because they fear him. They fear what he stands for. And they want to send a message to anyone who challenges their regime. George Clooney flipping on Biden? That's not just Hollywood drama. That's a red flag for Democrats. Democrats, are y'all paying attention to this? When your most polished PR voices are bailing, you've got a sinking ship. Clooney didn't just tell the truth. He cashed the checks from the Biden fundraiser and then stabbed him in the back. These people, guys, are phony through and through. And then there's Trump's advice to Kamala Harris. Do interviews. He's not helping her. He's daring her. Because we all know every time she talks, it's a word salad disaster. This is political 4D chess from Trump, and he is setting her up. Now, let's make this conversational, guys. Do you think that the portrait was an intentional smear, or do you think it was just artistic interpretation? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Is this Clooney turned, like, what he did there, is it just the beginning of a full-blown Democratic collapse? Should Kamala even consider running for California governor, or is this just another losing move from her? All right, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. I read every single one, guys. I appreciate everybody's support. Subscribe to the channel for more uncensored conservative takes that the mainstream media doesn't want you to hear. And guys, if you want to support the mission, consider becoming a channel member. Help me keep exposing the truth. Loud, bold, unapologetic. I appreciate everyone. I'll see you in another video tomorrow. Peace.